And I'm broadcasting on YouTube. Here we go. Let's get my one game of the night in. I will actually play the whole game this time. I don't know how we beat the Bears, to be honest with you guys. We beat them 30-6. With a backup quarterback. He is one of the best backups in the league. I don't know who. Yeah, I didn't know who the fuck else was talking, to be honest. Alright, we're playing Jack State at home. Yeah, Dylan, we beat the Bears, and we only had 186 passing, but we also had almost 300 yards rushing.
The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. On the option. Now the pitch. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Spits it out to the back. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Converts on fourth down, still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to get the corner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this.
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the marker. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense to get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Fullback's got it. And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
He's moving out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
What a drive, Cole.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes to the right. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Going to the run, it's Cook.
I missed that.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Extra point here will give them the lead. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give to the fullback. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football and occasionally you get some big plays like this and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. On the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And you kind of thought in that situation, QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David.
Oh, my God,
That ball
dude.
is intercepted at the goal line. And he's wrapped
That was
up
a
after a
terrible
solid
throw.
return on the pick.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. This time he's got it. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Finds a man on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for first down.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Oh my God.
Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They
blocked the extra point. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. The pitch to the left. Finds a little space. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Give to the big fullback. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Run it with the fullback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Give to the big fullback. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And you got to get Hatch around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And the time is just a hair off.
The QB accuracy
On 3rd and
is so
short and
fucking
field goal
bogus.
range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off play action on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll run play action. He's got an open man. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Good timing on the quick out.
Oh my Jesus
Just
Christ,
broke
dude.
the tackle and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Petway. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue.
Colton missed the 2,
No
like
good.
a 1-yard field goal.
And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He's going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half.
Dude, Helen
That's
Keller
gonna
could
wrap up
hit
the
more
first
wide open
half
routes
here,
than
and
this
now
guy
we join
can.
Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
At the 13-yard line. First down for the offense.
Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, what a cut! They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a crease, it's Cook. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville
If this
State.
QD inaccuracy wasn't so
Wow,
like
this
I was
offense,
playing
they
with a
have
fucking
lot of
toddler,
faith in
it'd be a
this
lot
running back.
different than what
Knowing
this
if they
is.
get down in this area of the field, he
I
can
think a
get
high
it
school
done and he can
quarterback is
answer
better
the
than these
bell.
guys.
2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
It's kind of absurd how bad these passing sliders are.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the... as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Just a turnover. The AI doesn't
And
throw
now to try to put
incompletions.
things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Strickland. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Except the
And you got to expect this offense
The
to go
0-10
for it again
this
here
year.
on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
because
They've
anytime
gotta
I have
dial
a
up
chance
better
for a
play
first
here.
down, it's going to throw it bad.
And it's
So we're
knocked
chilling.
away, and they don't convert on 4th down. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll test the right side. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Looking to get
Oh
it
wow,
in.
we play underneath. Good job,
Touchdown,
guys.
Jacksonville State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Oh my God, dude, this game is impossible.
Way to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just
He's about to
as
throw
he
a
was
fucking dime
releasing
with
the
everybody in his
pass, and it
face.
falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Oh my God, dude. Stupid new
On third
interface
and
shit
long,
they
hoping to
added.
throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. Snagged out of the air.
Like, dude, the pass, you shouldn't be on pressure and he's throwing it 9 feet over his head. Come on.
With the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little extra time. Now he's looking into the middle. Wide open downfield.
He makes that throw. Okay.
He rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls and throws out the RPO.
Wow.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's got the tight end. The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a...
And
there
then he just
goes.
takes it up the crease. What?
Touchdown, Gamecocks! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you
I'm
can
about to
make
quit.
big plays
I
like
swear to
this,
God, I'm about to
it
quit.
makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
On the move from inside his 5.
Who's my fastest receiver on my team? We need help. No, we can't.
A lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now this offense is back on the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
On the shine, offense.
They'll send the back in motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys.
He drops it. That's all I wanted, Cole. It was just a drop.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
To snap the football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep. And that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think.
Looking for the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right.
Oh, wow, we caught that.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Xmas, Flexen, Jackson, Flexen.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Handoff to the fullback. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll line up to go for 2.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They've got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the 2-point conversion.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got his man out of the backfield.
We have to fix the play clock, dude. I don't have time to run anything.
On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Moon ball.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be
I guarantee you we don't block the
wide
we don't block the
receiver, but if
nose.
you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
And it's the throwback fullback picking up the first down. Great effort on fourth, surging ahead to keep his offense on the field.
Fires to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
We're
And
under
he
pressure,
really
of
needed to
course,
hold
dude.
on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Got the back over the middle.
I mean, it
He's
doesn't
gonna
matter
come
when
up
they're just
about
fucking
5 yards
molesting
short of the
us.
line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
I'm talking about the fucking offensive line
And
play.
he'll
So
go down,
dog
but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Right,
And they
I can't, dude.
broke
I
up,
can't do
going for
this.
the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Throwing right.
Like, I
Another
can't, dude.
incompletion on
I'm about to
3rd down.
quit.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Complete out of the backfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth the gamble.
My God,
but the
dude.
pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Got his man. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. Throws to the wideout and wings it incomplete.
Yeah, you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Unloads to the
I don't, dude.
Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I can't do anything.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Picks up the first down. Into
This is
the
awful.
secondary on
These
the
sliders
right.
are fucking awful.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They push
This
the
is
lead out
absolute
here in the
college
fourth
football
quarter and
purgatory.
close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And, you know, late in the game,
I play sticks,
offenses
run
sometimes
fucking
get conservative when they got the lead.
the
and
best
they got
cover
the ball.
three
I love
play
this
on
offense.
third
They
and
were
long.
aggressive. They got another score
And
added to the
my
lead.
zone is completely
Now you're
empty.
trying to salt this game away.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
I'm better off
Couldn't
running
find a
fucking
way to
man
create
coverage than
that
sitting in the
broken
goddamn
field as he
house.
stopped at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The drive
No,
starts
'cause they're
from their
gonna play
own
deep.
25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He wants a big play here late.
They don't even
And
go
the
up for it, so
incomplete
those guys
pass
lose.
taking
I
a
don't
shot on
understand
second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays through the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense.
I don't have
and
it
they're
in
out
this
to their own
playbook.
39-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on first down. He lets it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And I love the personnel group that the
He's not
defense is
gonna
in
go
right
for it,
now.
Cole.
With
You
the
know
lead
that.
late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all...
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Down in the fourth quarter, it's
Coach
too late for
is
empty
retiring. I
possessions.
ain't got time
They'll
for
go
this.
for it on fourth down. Here's a throw downfield late.
I want to do it.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line
No,
up in
fuck them.
victory
They
formation.
can sit here.
Encroachment defeated.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O's. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote.
Offside defeated.
That should be a 10-second runoff.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defeated.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defeated.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. And here we go, final play of the game right here.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take.
I gotta find a new playbook. These sliders won't let me play with how I want to play this game. It's not Of course, Dylan fucking won. I'm just gonna wipe my recruiting board. They're not coming here. I'm gonna tank the program. No, there's no hope. I don't have hope anymore. At this point, I'd have been in a close game. I'm not beating Miami. I'm not beating Andrew. I'm not beating Nick. I'm not beating the bye week. I'm not beating Bully Green. I'm not beating the ball week again. I'm probably not going to beat Cole. I have to go back to my usual playbook. No, I won't. If I can't beat Jack State, who's the lowest ranked team, I'm not beating anybody. Yeah, I'm not beating fuck. I have no faith. I can't win when the computer wants you to lose. I mean, yeah, everyone's gonna have wins but me. Well, he's played probably the hardest schedule so far to everybody. We might as well hand Dylan the natty now. If he beat Alabama, yeah, he is. I ain't getting no goddamn recruits. I ain't getting fuck all. I ain't gonna worry about recruiting. I'm gonna take my, you know what? Maybe it's my coach's problem with Cole. Maybe he needs an upgrade. Oh, I forgot, maybe 7 foot 285. Cole, we need a visual upgrade with Coach. Coach is ready. I think Coach has the drip now, Cole. I'm gonna change a little bit of his name, Cole. Yep. No, I got a better one. There we go, Cole. Okay, I'm going back to the playbook I like. Arizona. Shit, May, for real. Intense. Alright, Cole, if he's Osama Bin Laden, we have to change our head. Ah, yes, Cole. Osama bin Laden. What did it save? There we go, Cole. Even better. We now have Joseph Stalin. Well, let me edit my coach at all. That's fucking gay as shit. That was the only fun I was gonna have in this game.